What is going on, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? ToShae, Germaine, 336 Tarot here. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. All right. Of course, y'all, with the sage, setting the intention to cleanse, remove, protect, and purify our space, our energy, the cards, our auric fields of any and all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy sent intentionally or unintentionally from those known and unknown, including ourselves. Okay, air signs, I hope y'all are doing well. Coming in with your vibe and energy forecast. We're going to see what we got going on. The energy we're dealing with, we have a lot that's going on right now with the full moon in Gemini that just happened, of course, you know, in y'all sign. Then we have Venus went retrograde on the 19th, and today is actually the winter solstice. So I don't know, I feel great about today. Like, it's just a different type of energy, and I receive it. I'm extremely excited about it. All right, so we are going to jump into the meditation, y'all. We're going to jump into our meditation, and then after that, we will jump in with spirit and see what we have going on for this week, okay? All right, y'all. Well, listen, I just heard removing communication roadblocks and all that good jazz. So we're going to see what spirit wants to talk about, okay? We'll go ahead and get into the cards and see what we got going on, y'all. So we'll start off with our general vibe and energy forecast card and kind of see what we're going to be dealing with. And then we'll do 7 cards, 7 days, followed by some guidance, y'all. Okay. And of course, air signs, use this for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, any part of your chart. You know, you can watch for somebody else, whatever feels good in your spirituals. Okay. In your spirituals, whatever feels good to you. And even if you do not have air in your chart, that doesn't matter. You can still receive a message in the message. It's always a word in here for somebody, okay? This is a timeless reading, not a one-to-one reading, y'all. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Yeah, and go from there, all right? And help yourself to work with the energy at hand. Let me say that, all right? So we are going to jump in with spirit and see what we got going on, air signs. So spirit guides, ancestors, and angels are the highest and purest light, vibration, and energy. Do y'all want that? They said they want this one. True clarity, wisdom, and guidance for my lovely, fantastic air signs, okay? Show us truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance. Offer support, whatever we need to help us navigate this energy, y'all, because it's a lot. It is a lot going on right now, okay? So we are going to go ahead and grab some tarot and see what we got going. Thank you, Spirit. Truly grateful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y'all, while I'm getting these cards out here, if you have not already, go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for me, okay? It helps the channel grow, right? And I'm trying to get these messages out here to everybody, anybody who needs some assistance, who needs some guidance, okay? And y'all, I'm using a new oracle deck that I just got today. Super excited. Let me see if I can find the box. This is Eclipse Oracle by Indigo Rain. I just got this from Etsy. So this will be my first time using this deck. So excited about that. All right, very good. All right, Spirit, show me truth, clarity, wisdom, and guidance for my air signs. Truth, clarity, wisdom, and guidance for air. What's the vibe? What's the energy for my air signs? Uh-oh, wait a minute. What is the vibe? What is the energy for my air signs for this week? All right, y'all, let's go. Let's jump in and see what we have going on for this week, okay? All right, here we go. So, and y'all see I'm recording in a different location. Truly grateful. But y'all know I still got to get this autofocus in order. So don't be judging me because I'm still trying to get the lighting and everything in the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so just work with me. All right, so let's start off with our weekly energy card. Come through, Spirit. Notice the signs and synchronicities and things falling into place. Investigate symbols, nature, spirit. So a lot of things coming through on this immediately. Of course, staying grounded with this card is going to be extremely important. Okay, air signs, staying out of your head. Making sure also that if you may be receiving synchronicities, you may be receiving symbols, numbers, different ways that spirit is communicating with you. You guys, I kid you not, last night one of them, like my ancestors were right there, like led me step by step and showed me every step of the way that they were there and showing me the direction I needed to go in, what I needed to do. So you have to trust and believe that your ancestors, spirit guides, angels are right there with you. Pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities that you are receiving. Write them down, okay? Write those things down so that you can keep track of them. And also, when you see these signs and synchronicities, y'all, make sure that you're doing some research. Go in, air signs, and Google and see what the different meanings are for the signs that you're seeing. The angel numbers, 333 just popped in my head. So it doesn't have to be 3 numbers. You could be seeing the number 33 consistently. So any numbers that you're seeing that show up and that keep coming back to you, make sure that you are tapping in, checking, investigating, seeing what that means, okay? Definitely want to make sure we're spending some time in nature, staying grounded this week as well. Not having your head in the clouds is also what I'm seeing as I'm looking back at this card again. Okay, very good, air signs. All right, here we go, y'all. Let's jump into the tarot. Come on, Spirit, with the Hermit that is coming in out the gate. Soul searching, introspection, self-evaluation. Listen, this is a big part of what is happening with this Venus retrograde, okay? We are having to really go within and do some soul searching. That is what the Hermit is all about, okay? Soul searching and really just tapping in with yourself and listening to yourself and facing the parts of ourselves that we don't want to face, okay? Doing reflection. And we should all be in like a reflective kind of time anyway, because y'all, we getting ready to step into 2022. So we're all collectively, we are all moving forward into a new cycle. So this is a time of really going within and listening to yourself and looking back on 2021, seeing where you are now compared to where you were at the beginning of this year. Really going within and listening to yourself, okay, and doing some reflective internal work, okay. Also trusting your guidance, trusting your light, because the Hermit, as you can see on this card, she's carrying that lantern right here. So the Hermit always carries the star, the light of the star, right? So this is your inner light, shining your inner light, your wisdom. Don't let anybody diminish your glow, okay? We all glowing up, we all doing different things and stepping into new cycles. So just remember remember your light, okay, air signs. Oh, look, Spirit is not playing today. We have self-actualization. Wait, I gotta get that to focus for y'all. Self-actualization that is coming in. Look, that looks like a doorway, right? A portal is what it says. This card says state of positive growth that gives life form and meaning, development of your own unique spirituality, and knowing one's true self and potential and actively embodying it. Look, if that ain't the hermit, I don't know what is, y'all. Listen, you're stepping through this gateway, through this time of of self-reflection. Look at how she's standing on the card. She's standing like in this doorway. This is taking the next step, y'all. This is, and then also look, the reflection of the person, of her in the water down there. So this is facing your light and your shadow, like I was saying in the beginning, going within, facing the parts. Like we all have a light and a dark, y'all. This is about facing that. Okay, very good, Spirit. I receive it. All right, what do we have next, Spirit? Air signs, y'all cutting up already. Listen, 10 of Cups coming in. This is everything. Happy home, happy family, happy life. You're emotionally happy and sustained and fulfilled, right? Your love life may be going and like being wonderful right now. This is good fortune, success, a happy home, happy family, happy wife, happy life, happy husband, happy whatever, because I don't know nothing that rhymes with husband. Okay. So this is just happiness and joy and being happy with what you have going on right now, right? Look, there's a rainbow that is showing up in this card. And again, another reflective kind of energy. If you see, the reflection is at the top and the bottom on this card. So it's in the water and it's in the sky. So again, we're coming back to as above, so below, as within, so without. So this is just being happy with where you are, with your growth, being satisfied. You may be like having harmonious relationships and contentment. This is also like abundance and blessings coming in, right, air signs? Let's see what we got going on. Uh-oh, wait a minute. We have mistrust that's coming in as the guidance with this. Okay, wait, let me see if I can get that to focus. Probably not, y'all. Look, mistrust. Ooh, look, shadow aspect. We were just talking about like facing your light and your shadow. Suspicion, skeptical, having doubt in oneself. They're showing me like, because this is coming up beneath this card. So they're showing me like facing your shadow and not having, like, you're getting, in order to sustain and maintain this 10 of Cups energy, you have to get rid of any doubts, any trust issues with yourself and with other people. You may have to cut some people loose, child, who are still in this type of energy, okay, in this dark sided energy. Anyone who is deceitful, anyone who would try to stop you from keeping this 10 of Cups energy. Sorry, look, 10 of Swords, my completion coming in. So if you are apprehensive about someone, a connection that you may have, someone, it may be a relationship, y'all. I just got to tell you, in spirit, love, it may be a relationship that you are dealing with that you don't have full trust in. Look, you have to start looking at that and evaluating, is it really worth you staying in that connection? Are you truly happy? Does it make you happy? Okay. So keep that in mind. May have to cut some connections with some people, especially if they give you this sense of you don't trust them, or they give you like bad vibes and you're not receiving. Look, notice the signs. If they give you this type of energy that you just don't trust them, then don't trust them. Okay, listen to your inner guidance with this hermit. Okay, listen to your inner guidance and your inner wisdom, and pay attention to how you feel about something. Okay. Let me see if I can move these over here, y'all, because, yeah, I got plenty of space. Look, I'm still getting used to how I have everything set up. Okay, here we go. So let's go. Look, 3 of Cups coming in next, y'all. Very good. Celebration, happiness. Like, you may be calling in, this is victory, maybe calling in connections that bring you, again, this sense of joy. And it's because you're putting relationships and people and energy beneath you, behind you, that does not sustain this 10 of Cups energy, right? Having some fun, doing something that you enjoy with people that you enjoy. That's really been a message I've been getting in a lot of the readings, y'all, is that we all have to do something and have some fun. We can't be all work and all play. Y'all know 2 of Pentacles, right? We have to have balance. We have to have a balanced amount of both. Love in relationships, in your home life, whatever it is for you. we want to make sure that we're staying balanced. Okay. Look, again, coming up, we have disconnection. Y'all, I want this to focus for y'all. Not today, says autofocus. So, breaking communication. Oh, y'all, didn't I say something about communication came up in meditation? I think I did. I said, so I can't even remember how they put it to me, but breaking communication, breaking connection, no communication, separation. So some of y'all may be going through a breakup, right? Again, this could be with somebody that you mistrust, and it's because you're coming into a place of positive growth, and anybody who brings in any kind of negativity, negative energy is not going to resonate with you. So you got to let them go. You can't, if you can't communicate with someone effectively, or if you're not able to speak your truth, then sometimes you just got to stop talking, because if someone is not receptive to what you're trying to say, don't try to force them. Guess what? You will have to come to the point where you say, you don't have to worry. Okay. Sometimes you just have to have that break in that that disconnect. They're also showing me, if you have not been like meditating and really tapping in with your inner self, your higher self, it's time to get back into that. Okay. It is time to step back into this self-reflection, soul searching. That is a necessary part of your growth. Okay. Again, some of y'all might be disconnecting from partnerships, relationships, friendships that are just mistrustful, devious, or someone who makes you put doubt in yourself. Okay. We're not taking that with us. Okay. Very good. Look, this is an emotional week for y'all. Y'all have another look, now you have the 9 air signs. So this is tapping into your emotions this week, because now you have the 9 of cups that's coming in. You already had the 10. This is satisfaction again. Wishes fulfilled, having luxurious things, blessings, success. Like you already have the 10 of cups, now you have the 3 of cups, now you have the 9 of cups. So this looks like it's going to be an emotional week for y'all. So y'all need to make sure that you are emotionally stable. This energy may make you feel overly emotional, is what I'm getting. And on the flip side of that, it may, because you are in your emotions, you may disconnect from people because you are having this, you're thinking with your emotions, and having like misgivings. So be very mindful. If it's somebody, okay, if it's somebody who has always given you vibes of you really just don't rock with them, that is completely different. Yeah, you need to leave them where they're at. Okay, leave them where they're at and move on from that. However, if you have your best friend and it's been your best friend for 25 years and they ain't never did anything to you, but all of a sudden you have this random thought like, ooh, I'm gonna cut them off and not communicate, or I'm gonna disconnect from them. Look, you probably are not thinking from the right place. You're probably thinking from an emotional place, because this is somebody that you know. And if they've been rocking with you for 25 years, unless they just some real messed up people, y'all, they probably still gonna be rocking with you for a minute more. So just be mindful of staying emotionally grounded. Look, we talked about nature spirits. That's a part. This is where we have to make sure that we're staying grounded. Okay, air signs gonna be extremely important. Speaking of emotions, oh, y'all, I got to figure out how to make this. You have affection that is coming in. I got to figure out how to make it focus. Endearment, overflow of positive emotions. Well, thank you, Spirit. Warmth and fondness. Listen, thank you, Spirit. Truly grateful. You need to make sure that you are showing yourself some love, but again, not being overly emotional this week, air signs. Tell yourself you love yourself. Make sure you're showing some self-love, self-care. But keep a mind, keep a lookout for your emotions, because you might just be feeling all of everything right now, and it may just be a little overwhelming. But just know that it's there's a lot of energy. So be mindful of being overly emotional and sensitive this week. Okay. We have the 5 of Pentacles that's coming in next, y'all. So, of course, this is hardship, loss. This is feeling left out in the cold. But what Spirit is showing me on this is like they want you to change your thinking. And it's like changing your mindset will be the key to getting you out of any type of negative emotions. Remember, we had on this affection card like an overflow of positive emotions. So Spirit, you know, moving on towards the middle of the week, Spirit is saying, don't fall back into old traps and old emotions that you have been in, old mindsets that you have clearly grown out of. You are not alone. You are supported, but it's like changing your thinking. Again, they're bringing me back to the Hermit card. Like, you may need to just, really spend some time alone and do some reflection, some inner work, right? Shadow work. we talked about on this mistrust card, like really doing some internal work and really figuring out how you feel about things and how, and you're like tapping in with your emotions. They keep saying the same thing. Okay. Look, we got patience coming in with divine timing as well. Y'all, I'm gonna figure it out. Divine timing, patience, all occurs at precisely the right moment. Look, I didn't even know. Look, these are new, y'all. So, of course, divine timing is all about patience and allowing Spirit to work and do what it needs to do. This may be, they're showing me on this Five of Pentacles, like you may be feeling like things are not happening in the time that you want them to happen. But Spirit is saying you have to be patient. Nothing is going to happen overnight. So be patient and allow us to come in and bless you with this abundance and these blessings. Give yourself some time too. If you have been working extremely hard, remember we talked about balance, making sure that we have an equal amount of work and play in our lives. So be patient with yourself as well as you're going through this growing process. Yeah, that's all they said about that. Okay. Look, we have the Two of Swords that's coming in for y'all next. Indecision. This is the crossroads, like being torn, not knowing what to choose. Always choose yourself. That is like the simple answer, right? Always choose yourself. Excuse me, y'all. Always choose yourself. And sometimes, remember, we talked about like making sure that you are whole and happy and emotionally content, and on this 10 of Cups that came in and the 9 of Cups, right? So always choose you. And again, if you are dealing with somebody who it's like a stalemate and y'all are not making any progress towards resolution, sometimes it's just like, you know what I'm saying, you have to cut your losses. You have to cut your losses and say, this is not worth my time, effort, or energy. So if you are feeling torn, or someone who you were dealing with that you did feel is like on this mistrustful type of time, this may be where the disconnection has to come in so you can make room for something better, right? Cutting out people who aren't meant to. Oh, look. So people who betraying you, who betraying y'all, air signs. Look, what do we need to pull up? Okay, betrayal coming in. This is breach of trust, dishonesty, disloyalty. Look, just told y'all with this mistrust person, if it's somebody that you know ain't being right, ain't doing right, listen, time to cut them out. Okay, we got to cut them because we don't have time for this type of energy. This is someone that you would want to disconnect from. Somebody devious, deceitful. We don't got time for that, y'all. So make that decision. Don't betray yourself by trying to be loyal to someone who ain't loyal to you, is what I just heard. Okay, take the blindfold off. You have to pay attention to what's in front of you and what you're feeling with all these emotions cards coming in for some of y'all. So trust your trust your gut instincts and your intuition, and use your discernment. Okay, you're not going to cut out the wrong connections. This is just it's like Spirit is almost forcing you to really trust yourself and trust your inner wisdom and your guidance with this Hermit card. Okay, look, on pause on purpose with the Hanged Man coming in, gaining a new perspective, right? Gaining a new perspective, contemplation, seeing things from a bigger picture. Again, this is a inward card as well, because this is forcing you to really look at things from a different perspective and really go within. So maybe if you've been thinking about things logically, now you need to think about things with your heart and your intuition and your gut. This is also surrendering to spirit and now allowing divine timing, allowing spirit to do what spirit does. Letting go of connections, cutting out connections, again, Two of Swords, cutting out people who ain't no good for you. This is, I feel like, y'all, this is what this week is about. But let's see. Look, I can't make it up. You have karma that is coming in next, y'all. Fate being derived from the effect of an action. Cycle of cause and effect, as above, so below. Come through, spirit. Listen, there may be some people in your life, if these dishonest, mistrustful people you have to disconnect from, message, that are about to get their karma, y'all. They about to get their karma, and you don't want no parts of that. We want the good karma, okay? We want the good karma. I had a karma card to come up with somebody else just yesterday, but this is spirit coming in and intervening and saying, no, we are cutting out anyone, anything, including the way including these things about yourself, that are just not in the energy of your highest self and your highest way of oh, come on, spirit. Not in your highest good, right? As above, so below. As within, so without. Okay, thank you, spirit. I received that. This is like cause and effect, y'all. It's karma. So pay attention to the signs. If you feel like you should be letting somebody go, then you should probably be letting them go, okay? Trust yourself. You have to trust yourself, okay? Look, come through, spirit, with the potential future outcome of what? The sun, happiness. Oh, this is beautiful. Happiness, vitality, luck, clarity, success, message. This is what is coming in, y'all. This is what spirit is trying to lead and direct us to for this week, okay? Very good. So, air signs, that was a lot. I'm sorry, but we're gonna go ahead and grab some guidance. They said they want this card. Let's grab some guidance and see how spirit is helping us this week. Anything additional we need to know as well. Okay, what else, spirit? Ooh, there we go. And y'all, it's like 200 of these cards, so I have to split them up and get the guidance from them like individually. All right, what else, spirit? Ooh, we got a lot. Okay, very good, y'all. Let's get these together and see what we have going on. This is a lot of cards. All right, very good. Well, spirit got a lot to say. Let's go. So first card out, we have needle and thread coming in. A sincere wish will be granted. Look, I know it. Why do I know it? Because we have the 9 of Cups that came out already. This is like spirit is coming in and saying, listen, we are going to grant you everything that you want. Be patient. And also they're showing me like sewing things together, like you have to allow things to kind of mesh and weave together in the way that it's supposed to, right? Divine timing is what they're showing me on that. You have fair woman that is coming in. Oh, they just said karma. Dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. But they're actually showing me like the fairness. Like somebody, they pointed out fairness, like karma and justice being served. Like immediately with the word fair on there. So just be mindful that karma is always served up. So make sure that you are dealing from a place of integrity, truth, clarity, and dignity. Okay, do not fall into the trap of if someone is being this mistrustful or deceitful kind of person, make sure you're not falling into that trap. Okay, you have the yoke that's coming in next. Feeling tied down or frustrated. It can be frustrating. Look, they're showing me that on this 5 of Pentacles. It can definitely feel frustrating when you feel like you're not moving forward and things are not happening for you. Spirit is wanting you to trust and understand that this is coming out of this way of being. They're wanting you to do that. You are not tied down and things are definitely going to be happening for you. You just have to allow that to happen for you. Okay? And be patient because spirit is definitely working in your favor. Okay? We have fly that is coming in. A period of ill health and depression. Again, on this 5 of Pentacles, they're wanting you to not stay in this type of energy. You're starting off great at the beginning of this week. They want you to maintain that energy. By about let's see, about 5 days in on this reading, the way I'm reading it, y'all, that's when you'll start to maybe have this questioning and this doubt. And Spirit is saying, don't fall for the okie doke, right? Because you have great things that are coming with this potential future outcome of the sun. You have honor and respect will come to you with the crown, y'all. So fix your crown. Remember who you are. Remember your power. Remember your worth. Make sure you keep your crown fixed and in alignment, okay? Because you have honor and respect yourself. Again, anyone who doesn't respect you, who doesn't honor you, cut. We ain't got time, because it's about you having these things within yourself, you honoring yourself and respecting yourself enough to walk away from anyone who does not honor you, okay? Come on, Spirit. You have the ladder that's coming in next, y'all. This is climbing towards success. We already know that with the sun card that came out over here. This is success, achievement, happiness, growth. It's like you're climbing the ladder. Remember, we said it's just like, it's baby steps. It's baby steps. Things happen in divine timing. Point blank period. That's all I got to say about that part. Okay, look, enough air signs, y'all showing out. You have the beetle that's coming in with good fortune. Spirit is saying, just continue to do what you're doing. Continue to have this belief in yourself and know that great things are coming for you, because it is. I don't make this up, y'all. This is what the cards are talking about. Letting go of any of this type of mistrust. I just heard mistrust in spirit. So make sure your belief is strong, right? Keep your faith going. And this card just says May. So you may be having like a change in your fortunes that happens in May. And Gemini, ain't y'all in May? I'm pretty sure y'all are. So around your solar return, if you have been setting intentions and planting seeds for growth and happiness and new beginnings, you may definitely be seeing them around May. Okay. Come on, look, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Look, we were just talking about like the May, Gemini season for y'all Gemini specifically. This has been a long journey. I just heard Libra as well. So Libra, remember your power, remember your strength, remember who you are, okay? Remember that it's like if you have something, also, is this specific for Libra? This isn't for everybody, but they said Libra. If there is an elephant in the room that is unaddressed, they are saying you need to address it. You need to talk to whoever it is you need to talk to, because there's been, oh, thank you, Spirit. They just showed me this. The elephant in the room is just sitting there, and it's the disconnection that's happening, no communication. So there's definitely someone that you need to be having a conversation with instead of just sitting around and letting the energy just kind of sit around, is the way they're showing it to me. Open lines of communication will bring in like more knowledge and more wisdom, seeing a bigger perspective, right? With the Hangman, seeing things from a different perspective and honoring and respecting other people's or perspective, but also make sure that they honor yours, okay? You should accept valid criticism. Come through, Spirit, with the Cup. So again, that goes back to having open lines of communication. You don't have to be upset if someone is overly critical of you. You don't have to agree with what they said, but you have to be willing to listen. We're not perfect, right? No one's perfect. So this is saying, like, if you know something is true in somebody and you're having this, and that may be the elephant in the room, the communication, like if someone is telling you something that you did and you know it's true, look, you have to accept that. We are not always right, y'all. We are not always wrong. So you have to accept the part and the role that you play in any misunderstandings, anything like that. Okay, because it leads to what? Reconciliation, pineapple coming in. It leads to growth, pineapple, and wisdom, and things are going to be sweeter after everything is kind of moved forward, right? When you don't have to, when you're not arguing, fussing, and fighting, is what they just said, right? And remember your strength. Look at the lion coming out. Time to act. This is if you've been holding back and not tapping in, not listening to yourself, the lion is coming in to say, look, it's time to take some action. They're actually showing me like with the sun card as well, because of course the lion is fire energy. So you may have some fire in your chart, earth signs. I'm sorry, air signs. Time to act and move past any blocks that are self-inflicted that you are creating for yourself. Okay. And then we have man that's coming in. Look, and they're showing me that with the lion card. Dealings or relationship with a man. They're really just showing me taking action on this, okay? Taking action. And again, some of y'all, this may be in reference to a relationship that you kind of need to mend some things and get over some things, right? And kind of deal with your emotions in the situation, all right? Very good, y'all. So let's go ahead and grab a final word of guidance for this week from Spirit. Anything we did not cover in the reading or anything additional that Spirit wants us to know. Okay. All right. What is the final word of guidance for my air sign, Spirit? Final word of guidance for air signs. All right, so we have number 8, drought, that is coming in. This is a beautiful card. We have drought that's coming in. So this says the drought card in a reading may indicate feelings of hopelessness, desperation, and victimhood. Hardship after hardship can cloud judgment and trick you into believing support is not available to you or that you are on the wrong path. You feel like the rain will never fall again and the parched earth beneath your feet will turn to dust. The more you see through this lens, the deeper the feelings of helplessness may seep until you are so immersed in despair that it seems all is lost. They're showing me, they just said, like, remember, over emotional, and they're also showing me, like, on this 5 of Pentacles, like, there's like, you have to change this mindset and come out of this this negative thinking and this struggle mentality and lack mentality. Okay. Know that support is closer than it seems. Even in the harshness of the desert, you can find water buried beneath dry riverbeds or stored inside of a cactus. You may have to dig a little deeper or search in unexpected places, but don't give up hope and don't be afraid to ask for help, especially from Mother Earth. There is still time to turn your situation around, okay? Very good. So just remember, even if it feels like things are stuck, stagnant, not moving forward right now, that is not always going to be the case, okay, Earth signs? You will come out of this feeling of drought and move into prosperity and abundance, okay? We know that. Why? Because look how the sun is coming up on the horizon of that card. You see the sun back there behind the mountains? Very good, air signs. I hope that this was helpful for y'all, and until next time, do not give up. Make sure you're paying attention to the signs. Time to do some inner work. Okay, thank you, message, y'all. And if any part of this video resonated with you, make sure you give me a thumbs up so we can get the message out there. All right, until next time, y'all, sending love, light, and healing energy. Bye, y'all.